Hey there, Reddit fam. It's been about 2 years since I shared my story, and today I want to give you all an update on my life. If you happen to miss my original post, you can find it linked in the description below. But let me tell you, the kindness of strangers back then helped me more than I could have ever imagined. So let's rewind a bit. When I decided to stop helping out around the house, it felt like I was making a bold statement. My mom had called me useless, and I was done being treated like one. I reached out to my university's student support services, and they connected me with a part time job at the student help desk. Finally, I had a little financial breathing room. Around that time, I also went through a breakup. It felt like everything was changing, and honestly, it was overwhelming. But then I realized something important. I had a choice. While my older brothers, who were 25 and 24 at the time, continued to contribute nothing to the household, I found myself back in the role of helping my younger siblings, who were now 17 and 14, get to school. But this time, it wasn't about giving in. It was about genuinely caring for their futures. Now, here's where things got really intense. My mom tried to involve my aunt, painting me as this disrespectful daughter. I had no idea how my aunt would react, since she and my mom were always so close. But I couldn't stay silent. I told my aunt the truth, and to my surprise, she was horrified. She opened up about her own experiences, how she and my mom were treated similarly by my grandparents. They had even promised each other that they wouldn't raise their kids that way. It was such a relief to know I wasn't alone. My aunt offered to take me and my younger siblings in. Can you imagine? I moved in with her. And though it was an hour's drive to university, the peace I found was worth every minute. And let me tell you, one of the best decisions I made for myself was starting therapy. Yes, it's expensive, and I can only afford one session a month, but those sessions have truly worked wonders for me. Now, here's the remarkable part. My little siblings started thriving too. They began keeping their rooms tidy, helping with cooking, and showing respect to our aunt. My brother, who used to lean on my sister, stopped that behavior, and my sister, she finally found her voice. I made sure to remind her not to let anyone, especially our mom, push her around the way I had been. In fact, they even switched schools to one within walking distance, and they haven't missed a single day. It was incredible to see them flourish. Recently, my brother reached out to me for the first time since I moved out. He apologized for everything, saying he realized how wrong it was to remain silent while I was treated poorly. It felt like a weight lifted off my shoulders. We had a real conversation over the phone, and it seemed like things were finally okay between us. He even mentioned planning to move out and live with a friend, as our mom had started lashing out at him too. And guess what? I graduated from university. My aunt and younger siblings were there to cheer me on at the ceremony. It was such a proud moment, but you know what? I didn't even bother to let my mom know. I had moved on, and I was finally in control of my own life. Now, I've been accepted into a graduate RN program at the hospital where I did my last placement. Can you believe it? I'm super excited about this new chapter, and for the first time in a long time, I feel like my life is heading in a direction I chose for myself. Life has its ups and downs, but I've learned that sometimes you have to break free from the toxic patterns to find your true self. So here's a question for you all. Have you ever had to stand up for yourself in a tough family situation? How did it turn out? I'd love to hear your stories in the comments below.